How's it going, everybody? It's another episode of Light Sports Breakdown with LSB. Coming at you, MLB season's almost done. World Series matchup has been set, and the Yankees, yet again, are in the World Series. And as you noticed by the back, we're talking about the Yankees and why they consistently stink and are wasting their players' primes and career. We're going to be talking about a couple of points I have on how to make them real contenders instead of the pretenders that they've been. Oh, they have the best lineup in baseball. Nope, they just can't hit. Pitching has stunk. And, Aaron Boone is the problem. But yet, let's get into it then. So, first off, my first thing to make the Yankees real contenders was not to re-sign Aaron Boone. Not to re-sign him. But unfortunately, that went out the window because the Yankees re-signed him to 3 seasons. I don't know why. They're like, oh, it wasn't Boone's fault, it's the players. Yeah, the players were the problem, but who put those players in certain situations when the game was on the line and you had all these other pitchers that were rested, had better stuff, and instead you put a guy in, he's off his game, you end up losing the game. Aaron Boone, that's the exact guy that did it. But yet, he's back, so I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible. But yet again, I think even if he gets the right players, Aaron Boone just does not know how to properly manage a baseball team. So that's number 1. Number 2, trade Voit, Torres, and Urshela. Get rid of them. Voit has been excellent. He won the batting title the one year he hit number of home runs during the COVID season. But he's made a lot of mistakes. He has a good at-bat. And he makes... defense has been suspect, and he's not fast. So need to get a better, reliable, diverse first baseman, and Voit just isn't it. You can get a decent piece for him. I think he could help a lot of clubs out, but the Yankees aren't one of them. Torres, ever since his rookie season, he's kind of digressed. Shown lack of power since 2018 and a lack of hustle and competitiveness going all the way back to 2018 when the Yankees had a chance to tie the game against the Red Sox and extend their season. Torres didn't hustle down the line. He gets called out at first, thrown out by Rafael Devers, and the Yankees lose, and the Red Sox end up winning that season. So yet again, a rival wins, and the Yankees continue to lose. So he needs to go. Urshela, great defensive player, not consistent at bats, continues to ground out when in big moments. Good price, could definitely get you a good piece, so I think he's got to go. Revamp the whole entire infield because it's not going to get it done. With that in mind, with free agency, any combination, 2 combination, any other players, but these were the 3 players that I think the Yankees should go after. Sign Carlos Correa. He's going to be a free agent after the season. He's shown the clutch factor. I believe he would thrive in the Bronx, and he's a natural shortstop. He has a great arm, and he's 100% a better upgrade than Gleyber Torres has been during his tenure with the Yankees. Next player, Kyle Seager, good third baseman, lefty bat. Another bat that could diversify that right hitting lineup of the Yankees. You need to have players that can hit from both sides just so you can kind of make the other opposing managers think and switch up their game plan. Former Gold Glove, I think he'd be excellent in the Bronx in right field, that short porch. I think he would hit a lot of home runs at Yankee Stadium. So he's another person. Matt Olson, he's also a Golden Glove first baseman, lefty bat, would thrive in Yankee Stadium, and I think he would be excellent. I loved Anthony Rizzo in pinstripes, but I think that Matt Olson, he's younger, and I think he would thrive with the Yankees. So I'm all down for any of those 3. But, if there's anyone else, I think they should do it. Number 4, I think they should re-sign Corey Kluber. I think Corey Kluber has earned the right to return to the Bronx on a club-friendly deal, I believe would be fair, because he's got the most recent no-hitter in Yankees history since 1999 with David Cone. He obviously got injured, came back a little rusty, so you know he didn't have all this stuff. If he was healthy, maybe it would have been different, but that's a what if, and we can't play by what ifs in New York because, you know, the last time we were relevant was in 2009 and 2017 when the Houston Astros cheated. Yeah, sorry about that, but realistically, that's a fact. So I think that they should sign Corey Kluber back and obviously get another starting pitcher. Cole has been proving that he needs someone else because he hasn't been on his game when the Yankees need him most, so they need someone else to kind of balance him when he's off. So they need to sign a starting pitcher or trade for a starting pitcher. And there's two more points that I have that we're going to get into that will kind of help with that to be done. Next, number 5. Trade or waive Aaron Hicks. I'm completely done with Aaron Hicks. He's had 1 or 2 great seasons, has constantly been injured, and then when he comes back relatively healthy, he hasn't done anything. Best comparison I can give him is a Jacoby Ellsbury 2.0, who has been a waste of a roster spot. That's why the Yankees finally got rid of him after years, but they still end up having to pay him because he's been injured so much. But Aaron Hicks is a good comparison to that. Yes, when he's right, he could be one of the best center fielders in the game. But he has shown over the years that he doesn't have that drive. The most relevant thing that he's done is in 2019, hit that home run off Justin Verlander to extend the Yankees season that sadly ended when Aroldis Chapman pitched to Jose Altuve, sending them to the 2019 World Series. But luckily, karma came through, and the Washington Nationals beat the Houston Astros in Game 7. So, that felt good to say. But, yeah, they should get rid of Aaron Hicks. I do not think he should be a Yankee anymore. And lastly, trade the farm system. Trade the farm. Prospects. They can't help you this year, next year, maybe the year after that, but they can help you in the immediate future. Judge is going to be a free agent after this upcoming season, and you have to utilize his prime. And Stan, he's here for like another 7 years, has shown that he's been clutch, but anyone else outside of Aaron Judge and Stan has stunk. So get rid of the prospects. Teams that are in rebuilding mode, they will want them. So get rid of them while you have a chance to get a good player because the Yankees haven't been relevant. They keep making the playoffs, and since 2017 when they were 1 game away from the World Series. They've been in the playoffs in 2018. Survived, what was it, Game 4 or Game 5. No, actually, yeah, it was Game 4. It was Game 4 against the Red Sox. 2019, they ended up making it to the ALCS again against the Astros. Weren't able to tie it up, made it to Game 6. And then it was 2020 against the Rays where they only made it to the ALDS and they lost. So, Yankees have to get their act together. Hausteimer has to show that the state of New York, that they are the evil empire, because Brian Cashman has said it year after year, and they have yet to prove that they're worthy. The Yankees' 27 championship doesn't mean anything anymore. All the teams are catching up and getting better, so you have to show the world that you are the Bronx Bombers and make a splash and become real contenders.